All right. What's good, y'all boys? First episode of the 2 Minute Drill Podcast. I'm Cam. That's
I'm Jay.
Jaden. Yeah. Um, yeah. So let's get straight into it. Seahawks versus 49ers. Um, honestly, this game was
Whoa,
it
wait,
should have
Cam,
been
Cam,
a way bigger blowout.
Cam.
What?
Is there any way to redo this? Anyway,
I mean, no.
I,
I can just
no,
cut this part
damn.
out.
I want to say because
Yeah.
we can introduce ourselves like deeper, like what why we're doing this and all that.
Well, I mean,
It's a little late for that, but hey,
yeah. Hey, it is what okay, you know what? Let's just do it. I'm Cam from
uh,
Columbia, South Carolina, played for Dreer. You know what I'm saying? O lineman, best O lineman in the state. Had offers, turned them down to do the podcast. All right.
my name's Jaden Haygood. I play, receiver, safety. I play basically everything on the field. Play for Drew High School, same thing as him. Favorite team is the Panthers back there. So I got DJ Moore jersey. You know what I'm saying? Even though he don't play for them no more. And the reason we did this podcast, you know what I'm saying? We was watching, Ocho and Unkin and pick a side and, player's choice, watching all of them. And we just picked up some inspiration and we just wanted to do this too, just for the fun of it. Why not?
Yeah. Honestly.
So
yeah, I
I
feel like
hope
this is
y'all
gonna be
enjoy.
fun.
Hope y'all enjoy this podcast.
Hopefully, in a couple years, we looking back at this video and like, dang, look how far we come. But hey,
Yeah. Hope so.
So, all right, let's get into it. The 49ers versus Seahawks, 36-24. This game should have been a bigger blowout than it actually was. If it wasn't for that Chenault kick return touchdown, it's wraps. I'm not gonna lie. That means it would have been what 36-17? That's 20-point lead. That's not that 49ers offense looked great. That 49ers defense looked great, except certain parts you could fix. But honestly, Nick Bosa is a top 5 defensive player in the league. And I don't think it's ridiculous to say that. The way he played, and he literally impacted the game single-handedly. Like Geno Smith, he couldn't get the ball out at all, honestly. So yeah, Jaden, what's your take?
I gotta agree on that. And I feel like the reason they lost this game, the reason the Seahawks lost this game, turnovers. You feel me? Turnovers. Gino had 2 interceptions. It was like late. It was like 8 minutes maybe to go on like the fourth quarter. Lobbed one up in like 3rd and 5. It was the interception that was a really drive killer. You know what I'm saying? They were about to go down. It was like it was down by like maybe 7. They was about to go punch it in. Maybe get the ball back or no, it was 29-17. It went down. Punched the ball in, got it back or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel like it was turnovers. And Nick Bosa, hey, that man like that. I promise you.
Boy, that
He's
boy
nice.
nice.
He's nice. He's nice.
Yeah.
I promise you. And the Seahawks offense, you know what I'm saying? They showed up for my fantasy team, Kenneth Walker, shout out to Kenneth Walker. You know what I'm saying? Showed up for my fantasy team, got me by a smooth 17 points, you know what I'm saying? So we sitting good over here.
But my thing is, you absolutely cannot win. I don't care who you are. You can have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. You are not winning a game with 52 total rushing yards. I'm sorry.
It's not happening.
Off 20 attempts. That's 2.5 rushing yards per carry. You're not winning like that. I'm sorry.
It's not happening, dog.
Sorry. That 49ers defense looked great today. Honestly, that's the 49ers I'm used to seeing. They haven't looked like themselves. Like IU, you can see he's starting to get back how he was. He's getting back in rhythm. Debo, he's getting back in rhythm.
Should have got his contract and went to training camp. I mean, that's what happens when you mess out on training camp. Come on now.
Yeah. And I needed this game from Debo. I got him on fantasy. So he got me 3 receptions for 102 yards in the tug. What?
I'm telling you. Hey, them boys showed up.
And I'm not gonna lie, the backup running back that came in after Jordan Mason got hurt, he's nice. He's way nicer than yeah.
I think people need to put like more respect on that 49ers offensive line. That 49ers offensive line, they're like top 2, right behind I say maybe the Lions get the edge over them, but if it's not the Lions, then it's the Lions have a great offensive line. But if not them, it's definitely the 49ers.
They're definitely. I think Penei Sewell is like my second favorite O lineman in the league, so I can see that. But yeah, honestly, I can't even say great game because it wasn't a good game. The score looks closer than it actually was. You could tell the levels of the teams. Like the 49ers, you can tell that they came out here and showed that they were a way better team than the Seahawks, honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And, for my picks, I had the 49ers winning this game, and that's what happened. So, I mean.
I forgot to do mine. I definitely forgot to do mine. I definitely forgot to do mine. Definitely forgot to do mine.
Sounds good. Yeah. We can just cover Sunday's picks on this podcast here.
Yeah. Let me see. Next we got our college football picks. That's not the
college football picks for Saturday and
all right,
tomorrow.
Let's get it. First up, we have Utah versus Arizona State, 10:30 Friday night. Who do you got?
This is a no-brainer. I got Utah. I mean, like, come on now. Yeah. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. I think Arizona State, they're solid, but they're not good enough to out-offense Utah, to be honest.
Honestly, I think Utah, I think Cam Rising is supposed to be playing. Oh, no, wrong team. But
that's right. Cam Rising is supposed to be playing.
Okay. Cam Rising, he's supposed to be playing. I think that offense with Cam Rising, they definitely can do damage. They're not up there with the Georgias and the Alabamas and the Miamis and the Tennessees just yet. But I think they can contend with teams like Penn State and Notre Dame and all them. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Clemson versus Wake Forest. This isn't even close.
Yeah. This is a blowout. I got Clemson. This is a blowout.
Give me Clemson by 30 at least.
Clemson by at least 45 at least.
Wake Forest is like the Vanderbilt of the SEC.
Yeah. Legit.
Okay. Missouri versus UMass.
Now this is the thing right here, right? Missouri. I'm not gonna say they're gonna beat UMass because that's crazy, right? Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say UMass gonna beat them because that's crazy, right? But Missouri is the most overrated ranked team ever. I promise you, they are not as good as people say they are at all. They are not as good as people say they are. I don't, bro. Offense, messy. Defense, messy. No.
The thing is, the offense was their strong point. That offense against Arkansas looked disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, right? And in my years of watching college football, I have never seen a top 10 team drop to 21 after one loss. That tells you something. So I think they'll get the win. I think I got Missouri getting the win, but it's not looking too good for them. People were, before the season started, they were saying they're going for an SEC championship. Not even close.
By the end of the season,
I don't even think they'll be top 5 in the SEC.
I don't think they'll be ranked by the end of the season.
Yeah, no.
If I'm being honest.
No. I think they are one of the better teams in college football, but when you go, they're not contending with the top tiers. It's just facts. It's just facts.
Yeah.
South Carolina versus Bama. Where am I putting it?
Okay, and this is what I think about South Carolina, right? You got Sellers, right? That offense, they can't throw the ball. Like maybe like 120, 130 passing yards, maybe an interception here and there. But there are no passing touchdowns coming out of this team. They can't throw the ball. They're a run-heavy team. I don't think they're beating Alabama. Not at all. And I said this about, even though we didn't do the podcast last week, I said this last week. They weren't going to beat Ole Miss because they can't throw the ball. Ole Miss held them to 3 points because they couldn't get down the field. I don't think they're even going to come close to Alabama.
The thing is, if we would have been doing the podcast last week, I definitely would have took South Carolina over Ole Miss. I felt like that defense was just what they needed in order to beat Jackson Dart in that highlight reel offense, but against Alabama,
Nah,
I
they weren't coming. They weren't coming close to Ole Miss.
I don't think it's likely. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's likely.
Not
I
at
don't
all.
think it's likely. All right. Stanford versus Notre Dame.
Now,
LA Manor.
Notre Dame, I haven't really watched too much of Notre Dame, but from what I've seen, like on ESPN and all that stuff, they haven't looked like the best, but they're top 15, so that has to mean something. But then again, it's college football. I guess any team can be ranked. Any team can be in the top 15. But them Notre Dame DBs better watch out for LA Manor. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on him when he go for 200 yards.
Here we go glazing.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. in like a year, we're gonna have a whole compilation of you just glazing for no reason.
Nah,
you really just be glad. LA Manor, he's a good receiver. Trust me. He's not as good as you be making him seem. I'm sorry.
Okay. He gonna prove you wrong. It's all good.
He's really not though.
Okay.
I got Notre Dame. I just don't see Stanford beating them. I'm sorry.
I got Notre Dame as well.
I feel like Notre Dame, they're just too much of a powerhouse. They're gonna overpower them, get up early, and Stanford's not going to be able to come back. But yeah, the Red River rivalry, Texas versus Oklahoma. Who do you got?
I got Texas. I think that's the return of Quinn Ewers too. I mean, him, Isaiah. I mean that track offense. I mean him, Isaiah Bond, Jonte Cook. Come on now. I mean, is it like I think CJ Baxter's coming back as well. I want to say I'm not too sure, but I think he's coming back. If he returns healthy, then bro, that Texas offense is already unstoppable. They're unstoppable with Arch Manning at quarterback, and Arch Manning is I feel like it's just a clone of Quinn Ewers. I put they have the same game, you know.
Arch Manning, his junior year before he goes into draft, is about to be something serious.
Yeah,
something serious.
Yeah, indeed.
But the thing is, I feel like Oklahoma. I'm a big fan of Michael Hawkins. I don't know what it is. But when he came in for Jackson Arnold, when they were playing bad, it was just something like I liked about his game. It was just like a different style. I don't know. I guess I'm just always be a fan of him. However, Texas is something serious. This is definitely going to be a rivalry game. It's not going to be as much of a blowout as we're making it seem, because it's not. I feel like this can go to like 31-28 type of thing. Game-winning field goal.
I see Texas blowing them out. So,
I don't think
give me Texas by 20.
20?
14. Give me them by 14.
No, they're not.
14 points is the least.
Listen, the thing is, they can. You can say Texas is 2 scores better than Oklahoma, right?
Yep.
When it comes down to it, in a rivalry game, that doesn't matter. It really does not matter. It really doesn't. South Carolina versus Clemson a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure Clemson was actually good that year. And South Carolina, yeah.
I mean, but this is the number 1 team in the nation. Like, this is Texas.
I'm pretty sure Clemson was like top 5.
I got Texas by 14, dog. 14 or more.
No, I don't. It's not as far as you're making it seem. You're gonna see that Saturday. It's really not as far as you're making it seem. I promise you, it's not.
And also, I have Quinn Edwards for more than 225 passing yards. So I'm gonna need him to lock in and get that for me.
Okay. I just they're not gonna dominate as much as you're thinking, and we're gonna see that. Pittsburgh versus Cal.
Upset of the week. I got California. Let me tell you why.
The thing is,
the game that they put up versus Miami. Yeah. That was a game. Their offense was unbelievable. And matter of fact, let's rewind the week, right? I feel like they should have won that game. That targeting call late in the fourth quarter.
Okay, it wasn't called though.
Stop it.
It wasn't called.
Stop it. That targeting call late in the fourth quarter, the refs is literally sitting there looking at it. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? As clear helmet, as textbook targeting. The refs must have had some money on the game or something. Like it's no way you don't call targeting there. That's a clear targeting call.
You gotta let them play. That I think the reason
Let them play.
Yes, listen. It'd be one thing if they have to review it. If when you look at it immediately and you can't tell it's targeting, you know what I'm saying? Like,
when they go in the replay booth, I mean, they're looking right at the camera.
Listen. Right? Listen. Okay. I think the refs personally, they just didn't. You've seen refs get involved in Chiefs versus the Bengals last year. People were on the refs behind. The refs getting involved. When refs get involved in games, things get messy. And so I think they just didn't want to make the wrong call, have it not be targeting, and then they make the call target.
Something as dangerous as that has to be called. A targeting call. That was clear helmet to helmet. That targeting call should have been called. That is targeting. That is textbook targeting. Like, no. You remember in what was that? Was that 2019 championship?
Please don't tell me about to say the same versus the Rams. That is not the same thing.
No, I ain't talking about that. Back in college, Clemson and Ohio State, when I was gonna say, I forgot his name, Wade, 24, he came in and just lit Trevor Lawrence up. They called targeting for that. Now that's targeting. That was helmet to helmet. It almost looked like the same thing. Honestly, it almost looked like the same thing. He came in, dude, clocked him from the side. I promise you, straight helmet, crowned it, led with the crown and all. That is targeting. You cannot convince me otherwise. The rest were just on something. Sorry.
The thing is, if you watch the game before then, the refs were calling so much stuff on Miami. It was crazy. It was crazy. They were on Cal's money line. I promise you.
I don't care what they called, but at that moment, they had to call that targeting call. They had to call that.
The thing is, that takes big hits out of football. It just does.
And that's cool. I mean, it's a dangerous hit. Flag it. It has to be flagged. And as a Miami fan, you know that was a targeting call.
You said what?
Exactly.
Okay, it's exactly the next week, though, so you never know. Never know. Okay. Back to it. So you got Cal, right?
Mm-hmm. I got Cal.
Pittsburgh is low-key nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. Pittsburgh is nasty. They're way nastier than I thought they were. However, I think I got Cal with the upset too. I'm not gonna lie. When they play, they can play.
Yeah.
For real. If they're hanging with a top 10 team, it's I don't even know. And Cam Ward is a Heisman candidate. They got him to cough the ball up twice.
Yeah, I mean, they came to play. Them boys came to play. They deserve to win that game.
Nah. I'm gonna just pretend you didn't say that because we clearly won. Okay. Illinois versus Purdue.
I got Illinois. Wasn't Illinois that team with the didn't they play last week? They played last week. Who they play last week?
I have no clue. I don't remember.
Oh no. I'm thinking of the wrong team. That's Syracuse. I'm thinking of the wrong team.
Oh yeah.
I got Illinois though. Illinois.
I definitely have Illinois.
Purdue hasn't looked good at all. They have not looked good. They've looked sloppy everywhere. Defense, special teams, offense, all of it sloppy. I got Illinois.
Honestly, yeah, I have Illinois by a landslide. It's not even going to be close, honestly. Penn State versus USC. Now this has potential to be a game.
This has potential to be a game. I do
'Cause
wish USC would get Zachariah Branch more involved because I haven't really seen him be involved in the offense like that. And he's
yeah,
like a lead. He's like a lethal. He's lethal to this offense. Like he will be
yeah.
lethal. Oh my gosh.
But the thing is, I don't know why he's not being involved. Like coming in his freshman year, he was a lot more involved than he is now. Which doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have gotten better and he should have been more involved this year. Um, looking at USC schedule, their losses are honestly to good team. They beat a 13th ranked LSU, right?
Okay.
Uh, they lost to Michigan by 3. They did
They,
lose to Minnesota last week.
Michigan hasn't looked good though at all.
Michigan hasn't.
Well,
The,
their offense doesn't look good. Their defense been solid, but their offense doesn't look good.
I feel like Michigan is like on a decline. Honestly, they started off the season not that bad. Now,
Yeah, I mean, teams know what they're gonna do. Run the ball. That
yeah,
they're just prepared for it. You know, they come
yeah,
prepared.
yeah. Honestly, I think USC has good potential to go and put up a game. But actually, no, I'm taking USC. I'm taking USC. I'm taking
I got Penn
USC.
State. I got Penn State.
Mm, Winston
Uh,
do play for Penn State, but I got USC with the upset. Well,
Sorry,
upset.
I got Penn State, dog. Mine's didn't changing from that.
Arizona versus BYU. Who you
Now the
got?
thing about Arizona is they looked phenomenal at the beginning of the season. Noah Favita and McMillan, they
Yeah.
hey McMillan putting up 200 yards. I mean, he looked
I
phenomenal.
think he put up 300, like
Oh
300.
yeah, he's like 3 or 4, right? I think it was like 3 or 4. Yeah, putting up 300 yards. He looked amazing. Noah Favita looked amazing. I don't know what's going on with them right now. I don't know what's going on with them. And to be honest with you, I have not watched BYU. I don't think anybody's watched BYU. Let's be real. But I'll take Arizona. I'll take Arizona in this. I can't really say upset, but I'll take Arizona in this game.
Um, honestly, I haven't also seen much BYU, but from what I have seen, they're a pretty good football team. They're a pretty good football team, and Arizona is not in the best shape per se. Um, I don't think they can hang. I got BYU. I got BYU. I don't even know what we're about to go over this next one. Georgia versus Mississippi State is about to be a bloodbath. Give me Georgia by 60.
Give me Georgia by 80, dog. Dog, come on, man.
Give me
Come on, bro.
Georgia by 60.
I wonder how much Georgia
Um,
paid them to play them.
they're they're uh they're conference together.
They're
Mississippi
Are
State, SEC.
you serious? Are
Mississippi
you
State,
serious?
SEC. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a blowout, dog. Not gonna lie, it's a blowout. It ain't gonna be close. Give me Georgia by like 60.
Yeah. Tennessee versus Florida.
Tennessee's been looking amazing. Nico Iamaleava, whatever,
Yeah.
however you say it, Iamaleava, whatever. Right? He's been
Yeah.
looking amazing. Him
Yeah.
and that Tennessee offense has been amazing.
Yeah.
I got Tennessee. I don't think is DJ Lagway playing? I don't think he is
I
he?
have no clue. I don't think to me that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, to be honest. But if they got him, they have more of a chance. But with Nico, yeah, I have Tennessee. Tennessee by a long shot.
Yeah. Honestly, I have Tennessee by a lot too. I just Florida definitely disappointed me this year. Billy Napier, their coach, he's going. He's going. The only reason he might stay is because that buyout might be for too much. But if they got the money to, he's going. They're not sitting
Yeah.
around letting them keep them that trash. It's just not gonna happen. Not
Yeah.
gonna happen. Like, so I have Tennessee by, I'm not gonna say 40. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I have them by a smooth 24 though.
Yeah, so that's like a smooth 20.
So yeah. All right. Next up, I think
Ole Miss and LSU. This is about to be a dog fight.
Yeah.
This is about to be a dog fight. Both quarterbacks are about to come out here, throw for over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, Jackson Dart, words can't express it. You know what I'm saying? Newsomer, Newsmeyer, my bad. He's actually really good too. I mean, it's going to be a dog fight between these two teams.
It really is. It
Give
really
me
is.
give me Ole Miss by a field goal. Give me Ole Miss by a field goal. Game-winning field goal, game-winning drive, money drive, game-winning field goal. Give me Ole Miss.
Okay.
What I will say,
both of these teams. What?
My bad. What I will say is if Jackson Dart and Trey Harris and Juice Wells get on the same page, it's over for this LSU defense. I'm telling you, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. I'm personally not a fan of Juice Wells. That's personal bias. I think he's a decent receiver. I think he's a pretty good receiver. He'll probably get drafted in like I project him to go 4th or 5th round. Somewhere around there. I'm not necessarily a fan of Juice Wells. However.
And why is that? Why are you not a fan of Juice Wells?
You know why.
I think the podcast wants to hear it.
Just the way he did South Carolina. I'm a part for the people who don't know me personally. I'm a part Miami, part South Carolina fan. My dad is a Miami fan, so I inherited that. And my dad is a Miami fan, so I inherited that. I think he used to watch during the Ray Lewis and the Ed Reed and the Sean Taylor days back in the day. So, yeah, that's how he became a Miami fan. But I'm from South Carolina, right? My beautiful girlfriend, she's introduced me to the USC way. Like I've been to 2 USC games now. I'm starting to get merch and all that. So now I'm a USC fan. So I just don't like how he did USC. Like you can leave and still be cool with the people that you love. And I don't the thing is, especially in college, you don't want to burn those bridges because you never know when you might need them again. Imagine Shane Beamer goes and coaches in the NFL. He's not picking Juice Wells up off the free agency wire. He's not. How likely is it that Shane Beamer is going to go to the NFL? But that's besides the point. Okay. Anyway, since you got me off topic, that Ole Miss team looks great. You got Walker Nolan. He can apply some pressure. That defense is great. That offense is amazing. Honestly, a top 5 offense in the nation. Definitely.
Top 2, dog. It's top 2 offense. There's no offense is better than that. Let's be real. Jackson Dart is the most. I want to say he is the most passing.
I'm taking Tennessee offense over that.
Okay. Shut that up.
Tennessee offense, when they get that junk going, boy, they something serious. I promise you, they something serious.
Bro, look at the stats between Jackson Dart and Trey Harris. Most passing yards and most receiving yards in the entire college football.
Okay.
So, I mean,
that's besides the point. That's besides the point. However, there's something telling me Caden Duran, Caden Durham, my fault. The true freshman running back. What are you doing?
DJ Moore. The GOAT.
Caden Durham, the true freshman running back, he's nice. He is nice.
Oh yeah, he is.
And he's very underrated.
He's very underrated. Very, very efficient.
Yeah, I rarely hear a lot of people talking about him. He's up there with the best running backs in college football. I feel like if LSU
so you think
get it going.
So You think that Caden Durham's in the same conversation as the Judkins and
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. He's
Judkins and
putting up. He's
The
putting up
Ollie
to get in that
Gordon?
conversation. You did not just say Ollie Gordon.
Yeah, Ollie Gordon hasn't really performed like that this season, but yeah, like the Judkins and you know what I'm saying. But and Judkins, I have not seen that spin move yet. For all of you NCAA players, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I have not seen that spin move yet.
Yeah. I think it's definitely gonna come down to the wire. I think Ole Miss is a better team, but I see LSU pulling it out.
No,
I got LSU.
I got Ole Miss all
See,
the way.
you're glazing Ole Miss because you're an Ole
I'm
Miss
not.
fan, and you're
I'm not an Ole Miss fan. Stop it. I'm not an Ole Miss fan.
yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I am not
You
an Ole
really
Miss fan,
are. You really are. And
bro. It's
it's
a
okay
difference.
to be an Ole Miss fan.
It's a difference between being
Just know
fans
you.
of a player and being fans of a team.
But no, like you literally glaze anything Ole Miss.
No, I don't. It's
You
not
really
true,
do.
dog. It's
You
not
really
true,
do,
dog. Move on to the next subject. That's not true,
bro.
bro.
Next game, game, but not of the year, because we still got to go into the rivalry week.
Ooh,
Oh, Ohio State versus Oregon, number 2 versus number 3.
I got Ohio State. Our offense be rolling. That Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, Mika Ibuka, Brandon Ennis, Judkins, Hendrickson, Will Howard, they all move. That offense is elite. It's an elite offense. I feel like that Oregon offense is really good too. I feel like Dylan Gabriel has an issue with turning the ball over though. You know what I'm saying? That Oregon defense, it's okay, but I don't think it'll be able to stop Ohio State's offense. I got Ohio State.
Honestly, I give me Ohio State too, but not by much. Not by much. Maybe a touchdown and the field goal at the most. Like this is going to be a good game. I feel like that Oregon defense is actually pretty good too. But I feel like the defense isn't good enough to stop Ohio State. So give me Ohio State, honestly.
I got this final score being 31-24.
I can see that. Honestly. Okay. Iowa State versus West Virginia.
You can let me know how Iowa State's in the top 15. I mean,
they are nice. They're on track to win the Big 12.
Are you sick? I haven't watched too much Iowa State. I haven't watched too West Virginia. I'll take Iowa State in this this game.
I'm going to say Iowa State.
I don't think West Virginia looks good at all. I don't think they've been looking good at all.
Well, they're going to look good next game. Trust me, they're going to look good. The new jerseys they got, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that.
I haven't even got a chance to see them yet.
I'm going to see if there's a way I can pull them up. But trust me, they're nice, dude. They are nice. They're nice. Give me Iowa State. I don't think West Virginia is going to be able to hang. I feel like if Iowa State loses here, all the momentum they built up is wraps. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they're gonna spiral after this, but I feel like they're gonna come through with the win. So give me Iowa State. Now this is the game.
I take Iowa State too. Kansas State versus
Colorado.
This is gonna be. I ain't gonna say Dylan Edwards is like revenge game or nothing like that, but I think this is gonna be the game he goes off versus Colorado, like the same game he had versus TCU his first game. He went crazy that game.
Nice. He was nice, boy. He was nice.
But let me talk about Travis Hunter. That man is. If he's not gonna win the Heisman, then it should be Ashton Jeanty. But he's been playing out of his mind. I'm talking about averaging 100 yards a game at receiver, and maybe I think he has like what 2-3 interceptions, I think, and it's only like what week 7, week 6.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it's like it gets no better than that. That man's a dog. Automatic first round pick. I'm telling you. I got him top 10 pick.
Yeah. But who do you got? You didn't say who you got.
I got. What's the quarterback name? Avery Johnson. That boy can run too. I think that's his name. I want to say. I got Kansas State. I got Kansas State only because Colorado always folds when they're playing against a good team. Respectfully, Shador's gonna throw for 450 and about 3 touchdowns,
Oh yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
I don't think they're gonna beat Kansas State.
Yeah. Okay. My thing is, Kansas State is a great team. Kansas State is an amazing team. Colorado is an amazing team. They definitely look better, right? Colorado's offense is going to be able to move. They might not be able to run the ball. They've always had a problem with that. But if they can,
O-line has to
I'm
hold
taking
up.
Colorado. I'm taking Colorado.
That
I
O-line has
feel
to hold up.
no. The thing is, if you saw the way they looked against UCF, all the things that we've been critiquing Colorado of in the UCF game, they fixed all of that. And that's how you go and you play against a good team and you go and win. So I'm taking Colorado. If they can go in and use that same formula they used for UCF, I think Colorado got that. I'm not gonna lie.
I got Kansas State. Give me Kansas State by 7.
I'm taking Colorado. It's definitely one thing about Colorado. It's gonna be a close game
Unless
they get blown out. If
one
they
thing
win, it's gonna be
one
close.
thing Colorado gonna do, they gonna put up some points. I promise you, their offense, they gonna score.
Except against who they play earlier this year that they only put up Nebraska. Unless it's Nebraska. But I feel like that was just a bad game in general. I think they were trying to figure themselves out there.
Mini Mahomes went out there and dominated, man. It's just how that went, you know? Like little Mahomes, he went out there and just handled business.
I feel like if they got a win there, all the haters would be quiet. And I feel like we would legitimately. The thing about Colorado is we don't know if they're actually a good team or not. We can suspect how good they're going to be or how good they might do, but they're so inconsistent you can never tell. Yeah. Honestly. Yep. One game they look fantastic, absolutely fantastic against Colorado State. Even though Colorado State isn't top of the tops, Colorado they went in there and they went there and had no business. They went there and had no business, and then against a team like Nebraska, they look terrible. But then they go and play UCF, and they look amazing.
UCF looked terrible that game though. RJ Harvey couldn't get nothing on the ground. KJ looked he looked bad. Let's be real. They didn't even look that good, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel you, but yeah, I'm taking Colorado. I think Colorado can somehow find a way to come through the win and yeah, celebrate with the team. Now, Boise State versus Hawaii.
Let me tell y'all something. Ashton Jeanty. That's the Heisman. That's the Heisman. 1,000 yards in 5 games. That's the Heisman. There's no running back has done that. Nobody's doing it like him. You got Michael Myers in the back foot, bro. Heisman. He's standing like these, and then dodging through traffic, trucking people, touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Jeanty's Heisman. If Jeanty doesn't win the Heisman, then hey, I know something. Give me Boise State in a blowout.
Yeah, I feel like Boise State is definitely a great team. And do I feel like they can go against the Georgias and the Alabamas and the Tennessees and the Oregons? Maybe no, definitely not. Right?
They definitely put up a game against Oregon.
Oh yeah, they did put it.
They lost by like 7, I think. They put up.
That's the thing that scares me about Oregon, because Oregon, I feel like Ohio State is going to be able to do what Boise State did when they get the run game going. If Oregon can't stop that, that's game.
And the thing about that run game could open up the play action so good. Like literally, they
linebackers
could
come down,
boot it back around, and you got tight end right there in the flats. I'm talking about that, bro. Their offense is so good when they can get the run game going because it opens up everything else. It's so good.
Yeah, but for like Jeanty, he's nice, bro. He is nice.
Yeah, that dude's nice.
Jeanty's the best college running back I've ever seen personally. I wasn't there to see Barry Sanders. I'm 18. I wasn't there for
Hey.
25 BC. So, so I haven't seen Barry Sanders play. I give me Boise State by a landslide.
Yeah.
A landslide.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got NFL Week 6 games. We already watched the 49ers versus Seahawks. Before the game, I definitely would have taken the 49ers. But yeah.
49ers over here too. I'm not gonna lie. Their offense just Purdy. People been saying Purdy been playing. Man, I think he's playing good. He had like 270, like 3 touchdowns. He played really good. Played really good. Their offense played really good. Kittle, Ayuk didn't really,
I mean, he had 2 for 37.
That's what he's had all season.
I'm trying to give him some slack because I'm actually a big fan of Ayuk. And while he was trying to negotiate his contract, I was one of the ones pulling for him. I'm like, go get your money. Because one thing they're gonna do, if he would have waited until after this year to get paid, they wouldn't have re-signed him. Imagine he was having the year he's having now, and they wonder they were not gonna re-sign him. 2 for 37. That's not what he was putting up.
No, not at all.
My problem with the
go ahead.
My problem was with the 49ers. He's coming off a not just wide receiver 1. He had a arguably top 5 season last year. And you didn't want to pay him for what? For what? It didn't make sense to me. That's why when people are like, he got paid, now he's not doing nothing, blah, blah, blah. He did all that wanted. I was one of the ones who wanted him to get paid because I know how the business does. Personally, I was supposed to actually go to the NFL, but I turned it down because I know how to get. So
don't let him lie to you, bro. Not let him lie to you. Not let him lie to you, bro.
So, but yeah, Jaguars versus Bears, battle of the mid.
Bro, the Jags, bro. I got the Jags in this one. I don't believe I don't really believe in Caleb Williams yet. I mean, yeah, last week he threw for like 200 and like 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns, whatever. No, he threw for 300 like 3 touchdowns. But let's be real, it's just the Panthers defense. Is that that's my team and all, but I got to be real. Like the Panthers, we're not good. We're not good. We're not good at all. I got the Jaguars over there. I think Trevor and think about the Jags. Trevor Lawrence, he's been putting up some good numbers. He's putting up 300, like 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Yeah. He's been putting up some good numbers.
They're just
I just know if they have a losing season, I think Doug Peterson is out of there.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's not even up for debate.
Yeah.
If anything, I think if they lose the next 2 games, he's getting fired mid-season.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna wait till the offseason.
I don't understand what, like, on paper you would think the Jags are pretty solid. I don't know what it is with them. I don't know what's their issue.
You got the weapons. You got Trevor Lawrence at the helm. No matter how you feel about him, he is a solid quarterback and he can get the job done. You got Travis Etienne. You got Christian Kirk.
You got Brian Thomas too.
Yeah, Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas been nice.
That boy nice. That boy nice.
Even nice.
That boy nice.
Even nice for sure.
That boy nice.
They
and
still
then
got
you got pretty sure they do. Actually, I think he might have retired. No, I'm thinking of Darren Waller. I think Evan Ingram's still there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then on the other side of the ball, you got Josh Hines Allen to get to the quarterback. They're a solid team on paper. They just don't go out there and execute. I think it's a coaching issue. So I'm going to take the Bears specifically because I think they're better coached. Week 1, Caleb Williams, he didn't play the worst, but he didn't play the best, and they somehow came out with a win. I think if he can at least play a decent game, they can go in there and get them a win.
I got the Jaguars.
Nah, bro.
Not sold on it.
I'm sold.
Next game, you have the Buccaneers and the Saints. I feel like, hey, that's gonna be a game. That's gonna be a game. It's gonna be gritty, down to the wire. I say it's about 28 apiece before what I'm saying a team has a money drive and they win the game. And then personally, I feel like it's gonna be Mayfield. Cause what actually, and matter of fact, just thinking back on it, no, it won't be a gritty game. I just realized Derek Carr's out. Spencer Rattler has his first start. I mean, I think they're gonna limit him to like check downs and leaning more on Alvin Kamara and throwing hitches and screens and all of that stuff. But they're gonna lean more on Alvin Kamara, and that's not gonna do it. It's Alvin Kamara. He's nice. Trust me, he is. But I don't think that's going to do it. I feel like the Buccaneers offense is actually really underrated. I love their offense. Their offense is nice. Mayfield is really good. Really good.
Yeah.
I got the
I
Buccaneers.
personally feel that Saints offense, if Carr was there, they would definitely be putting up a game, right? But with Spencer Rattler, it's so unpredictable. You never know. He could play like how he played at South Carolina. He could go out there and play like how he played in the Senior Bowl. And he was out there dotting up in the Senior Bowl. So you never know. I'm taking the Bucs specifically because I feel like this is just going to be a warm-up game for Spencer Rattler. But if Spencer Rattler can get it going, the Saints might be dangerous. I'm not going to lie.
True.
They got Rashid Shaheed, Kamara, Olave, and then they got some dogs on defense. I feel like they can definitely go for a good put. The NFC South is really, really competitive this year outside of the Panthers.
And I'm gonna need Mike Evans to I know for years now Mike Evans has been getting put in the box by Marshawn Lattimore, but this year I'm gonna need him to step it up. I got him on fantasy. I'm gonna need him to step it up, bro. I don't need 2 catches, 13 yards, and that's it. I need about 6 for about 114 and 2 touchdowns. That's what I need. That's what I need right there.
Yeah, definitely. On to the next game. We have the Commanders versus the Ravens.
This is gonna be a game.
Yeah, definitely.
This is going to be a game. Jaden Daniels, Lamar. I mean, come on. 2 really good offenses. Actually, I wouldn't say the Commanders' defense is all that, but the Ravens' defense, hey. I mean, come on. You got Marlon Humphrey on Scary Terry. I don't feel like. I got the Ravens. In this game. It's going to be close. The Commanders, do not count them out. It's going to be close. I say like a 27-24 type of game.
Yeah.
With a game-winning field goal.
I personally feel like unless Baltimore goes out there and plays like sometimes Baltimore can play down to their opponent and you can see it. Like sometimes they go out there and lose games that they shouldn't lose. And you can tell they're a better team than the team they're going against, but they just go out there and play down. I feel like unless they do that, I think this will be a good test to see how good Jaden Daniels actually is. If he can go out there and do like how he's been doing all year, the 82% completion percentage, I don't think he's doing that against the Ravens defense. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So give me the Ravens, but if Jaden Daniels can get it done, we're gonna be having a different type of conversation. I promise you.
Indeed.
Because it's really no MVP front runner, so you never know.
Give me the Ravens, though.
Yeah, give me the Ravens. Cardinals versus Packers.
This is gonna be a game. Kyler Murray, Jordan Love. This is gonna be a game. The Packers offense, they're actually really good, but I have the Cardinals in this game. Now I believe in the Kyler Murrays. You know what I'm saying? I love Kyler Murray. I believe in that Cardinals offense. They get Marvin Harrison Jr. Just a little bit more active into the offense. They'll be even more deadly. I got the Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals by 7.
Thing about the Cardinals is I feel like they're a little bit too inconsistent. Like they one week they'll go out there and they'll throw they'll get 31 points on the board. Next week they'll go out there and get 7 or 10. You never know. I'm taking the Packers. I feel like Jordan Love and that offense can get it done. And then that defense on the other side of the ball, I feel like they can hold them down. And I give me the Packers. Honestly. Colts versus Titans.
We're being real. Who's watching this game? Who is watching this game? If I'm being honest, nobody's watching this game. I got the Colts though. I think I want to say Joe Flacco starting for the Colts now. I got the
Uh,
Colts. The Colts, and it's by a long
yeah,
shot.
yeah. Joe Flacco is a very good quarterback. You can see as when he came into the game in the Pittsburgh game, the way the offense looked like AR, he wasn't getting the offense moving. As soon as Joe Flacco came in, first down, touchdown, first down, first down, first down. He's like a first down machine, honestly. He's a check down merchant, but in a good way, if that makes sense. He's
But
like,
AR is bombing deep or nothing.
yeah, honestly.
His deep ball is something serious though. Pause.
I feel like except the only thing about Joe Flacco, he doesn't really have big playability, but I feel like if you have a quarterback that you need to go out there and get the job done, he's your dude. I'm
It'd
taking
be
the
a
Colts.
veteran like him. Yep.
Yeah.
Take the Colts in that game as well.
Texans versus the Patriots.
Same thing with the Saints and Buccaneers game. This is going to be a warm-up game for Drake May. I don't really think Texans all the way. Texans offense, Texans defense, they're just more dominant. Give me the Texans.
Yeah, unless there's some type of freak accident, I really don't see the Texans losing this game. Drake May, I'm excited to see what he'll go out there and do. I'm a Drake May fan. I want to see what he's gonna do in the NFL. When he was sitting behind Jacoby Brissett, I was like, I'm waiting for him to start. Now he's getting his chance, and I'll see what he does. But I'm still taking the Texans all the way.
Nico
Browns
Collins is out, but I don't
don't
really
think
think that's
that
going to affect him
matters.
because they still got
Yeah,
Stephon Diggs, they still got Tank Dell. It's more of a more of a thing for Tank Dell to step up. Yeah, Tank Dell to step up. I feel like the offense is gonna keep moving.
Yeah, honestly. Browns versus Eagles.
I got the Eagles. Deshaun Watson, it's time to hang it up. It's time to hang it up.
Yeah.
Hang it up.
I'll give massages.
The Browns have not looked good. I feel bad for Nick Chubb and Amari Cooper for even being in the situation. Well, Nick Chubb's not back yet, but let's be real. I still feel bad for bro. I got the Eagles 100%. The Browns look terrible. They look garbage.
The thing is, if this was any other team, I probably would be choosing them. The Eagles have fallen off of a cliff. They can't defend the run to save their life. That's been a big problem, a huge problem. And normally the Browns are a pretty good run team. I'm still taking the Eagles. I feel like Jalen Hurts, if he can go out there and get it done, he doesn't need to do too much. Just go out there, 225 and 2 touchdowns, no turnovers will be great for my fantasy team. And that's all we need. Chargers versus Broncos.
Now this Chargers revamped offense, hey,
yeah,
they've been looking kind of good. J.K. Dobbins, he been looking nice. Is Justin Herbert out? He's out, isn't he? I want to say he's out with a high ankle sprain. I want to say he's out. And that's the thing I don't understand about the Chargers. If he's on a high ankle sprain already, why throw him into the game and give him even more?
I don't know why they put him back in there.
Why do that?
Don't go do that to your starting quarterback. Okay, a running back, he's replaceable. You don't do that to your franchise quarterback. I have no clue. Yeah, it's not. It says he's limited with an ankle injury, so we don't know if he's playing. I personally would just sit him for this game. You don't know.
I would let him rest up until he's ready to go.
Yeah, honestly, I'm taking the Broncos. I'm not the Broncos. I'm taking the Chargers. Even if Justin Herbert doesn't play, I feel like that Broncos team is.
That Broncos defense has been something serious. That Broncos defense is really something serious.
Don't get me wrong. I feel like the thing about Jim Harbaugh, he gonna run the ball. I promise you, he gonna run the ball.
He gonna run.
I feel like they'll.
We know.
I feel like
we know. Boy,
that Chargers offense can get rolling, even without Justin Herbert. I think they'll be able to take the win there. And yeah,
I remember. Now back in the playoff game, I think I think I needed Blake Corum to get what 6 receiving yards. It's like the last step on the parlay, and he couldn't get 6 receiving yards the whole game. He had nothing but rushing yards. I'm like, bro, are you like so messing my parlay, boy? The last slip I needed to hit too. Crazy.
It's crazy, bro. But the thing that surprised me is honestly, I thought Jim Harbaugh is definitely going to run the ball, right?
Yeah.
That passing offense is still really good with Justin Herbert playing.
True.
Quentin Johnson, that man nice.
Now,
I've been a big fan of him since college.
What I will say is Herbert's passing stats have went down. They've regressed for sure.
For sure.
Because they're leaning more on the run. Because Herbert usually puts up like 270, maybe 300. Yeah. But now he's putting up like 150, 160, 170. You know, it's the big regression for Justin
JJ
Herbert.
McCarthy type jump.
Yeah.
Steelers versus Raiders.
I have the Steelers in this one. Are the Raiders starting? Are the Raiders starting?
They're starting Aiden O'Connell.
No, he's no. TJ Watt about to have a field day. He's going to be licking his lips when he said Aiden O'Connell. Pause.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's tongue out. Like,
pause.
No pause. What the world? I'm taking that Steelers defense is something serious. Justin Fields. I don't know if Justin Fields or Russell Wilson's playing. I think it might be a game time decision. I don't know yet, but either one of them plays, especially Justin Fields. I'm a big Justin Fields fan this year. I'm taking the Steelers. I don't think it'll be close either.
I got the Steelers as well. Won't be close. The Steelers can put up like, and only the Steelers put up like 20 points. They're gonna win the game because of their defense. They put about 20 points.
Not allowing more than 7.
Yeah, the best defense in the league, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. I agree. Falcons versus Panthers.
Oh my gosh, dog.
The thing is, like, normally this. Go ahead.
I don't, Andy Dalton, Bryce Young. Give me the Falcons. Give me the Falcons. Give me Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta offense. They've been looking really good. Kirk Cousins just came off a 500-yard game. He amazing. Drake London, amazing. Kyle Pitts, he got involved in the offense. And about 2 weeks ago, I couldn't get him to give me 1 point on fantasy. You know what I'm saying? He's getting involved. You know what I'm saying? Like that Falcons offense look really good. Really good.
Yeah. I'm probably one of the biggest Kirk Cousins fans out there. I'm a big fan of Kirk Cousins. Even back in the day, you remember Ghetto Grunk and NFL memes used to get on Kirk Cousins about every Sunday. Primetime Kirk, where he used to play terrible.
Yeah,
I used to be one of his defenders. The thing is, he did just enough to get the job done. Once he got Justin Jefferson, his play did like this. Like it definitely went up.
Yeah,
definitely. So you can see what he can do when he gets some receivers, and he has a great receiver in Drake London. I'm taking the Falcons. I feel like the Panthers, there's no hope. There's no hope. Andy Dalton was the hope until
Andy Dalton did come in and throw 303 touchdowns. I mean, it was the Raiders, but you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but
it's over for us.
Lions versus the Cowboys. This is a
Lions
game. I feel like
Lions all the way. That offense is too good. Lions all the way. That and the thing about the Lions specialize in the run. Cowboys have a weak run defense. Run defense. They can't defend the run. Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs about to have 2 touchdowns each. They about to have a field day. Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions.
Yeah. When it comes down to it, the Cowboys are like the Colorado of the NFL. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
They can't defend the run. The run game doesn't get going. But the quarterback, Dak or Shador, they're going to put up numbers.
Yeah.
Specifically, Dak, he puts up numbers in garbage time, which I love because I'm a huge Dak enthusiast when it comes to college football. I mean, fantasy football. Like I will definitely draft Dak if there's no better quarterbacks available. and he will go out there and get the job. He'll put up a smooth 25. He'll put up a smooth 25.
He'll go out and give you about 380 and about 3 touchdowns. I promise you.
I'm
I
telling
swear.
you. I'm telling you. I really like that. But I think the Lions are a better overall team. I feel like they're better on the offensive side of the ball. They're better on the defensive side of the ball. The only thing I can see, I think the Cowboys are at home this game. I don't think that's going to matter too much. Give me the Lions. I feel like that game should have been but it should have been the primetime Sunday night game because instead we have the Bengals versus the Giants.
It would be the Bills and the Jets primetime.
That's Monday night.
Oh shoot, you're right. I'm tweaking. I'm tripping.
So
On to the Bengals and Giants. Let this had it been 2 weeks ago, I would have took the Giants.
Yeah.
No, I would have took the Giants 2 weeks ago. The Bengals, I don't know what it is. When they start off a season, it's always 0-2. It's always 0-2, 0-3, and then they bounce back. Now that game versus the Ravens, Jamar Chase played amazing. Burrow played amazing. Give me the Bengals. I feel like they're on a hot streak. Give me the Bengals.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there was a couple weeks ago when the Bengals was looking terrible. I definitely take the Giants, especially when Malik Neighbors was playing. Malik Neighbors is a great young star.
Oh yeah,
a great young star. He's nice. He is nice, but he's not coming back. They say he's still in the same position as far as the concussion protocol. So unless there's more news that comes before Sunday, I'm taking the Bengals. And yeah. Bills versus Jets.
Now here's the thing.
Monday night primetime.
Question for Aaron Rodgers. Are you still elite?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen anything like Aaron Rodgers, like to play the Aaron Rodgers standards. I have not seen anything there yet.
I feel like
he had 3 interceptions last game. 3 interceptions. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills. I don't think the Jets can be able to move on offense. I don't think they're gonna be on the same page. Garrett Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. I don't think so.
Give me the Bills also. In the first couple of weeks, the Bills were definitely looking like the best team in football. I still think they're one of the best teams in football, but I don't think they're as good as I was thinking they were. I think they can go in New York and go get it done. I'm taking the Bills all the way. All the way.
I'm taking the Bills too. I want to say that Jaguars game is in London too. I'm definitely waking up for that game.
Oh yeah, it's at 9:30.
Yeah, it's in London. And you know it's crazy. The Jaguars have never lost in London.
That's crazy.
They've never lost in London ever. It's crazy.
Absolutely insane. All right, now time for the news. Too many headlines. We don't have the graphic yet. We working on that, but
it's coming.
Yeah, sure. News. This is something that might not be as important to other people, but the NCAA removed the National Letter of Intent program. Now, the main reason I wanted to talk about this is because I feel like the way college football is going, it's going to a point of no return, honestly. Like, kids that are already getting paid, I feel like it's great that they're getting paid. I was one of the people that wanted them to get paid, but it's like people are uncommitting like left and right just because another school is giving them a bigger bag. And now you mean to tell me the National Letter of Intent, the letter that tells that's literally like solidifying that you're going to that school, even though there's still a spring transfer portal window. So you can say you're going to that school. You don't have to go there. You can literally flip last minute. I feel like it's crazy. I don't like the way that the NCAA is going. I feel like the NCAA is ruining college football. College football is a great and fun and entertaining, fast-paced game, but it's everything outside of the game of football is the NCAA is ruining. I'm sorry.
Now, I mean, about the letter of intent, I don't really know too much about it, but I got like a a decent amount of information. So basically, it means that you can like flip your commitment to any team you feel like, right, or decommit and commit and whatever, right?
Yeah, when you
Now,
sign the national letter of intent, that means like you're planning to go there.
okay, so let's say like of 5 stars signs to FSU before the season starts, right?
Yeah.
And they see how bad FSU is playing right now. DJU, you see how bad FSU is playing right now. I would want to flip my commitment too. There's no way I would want to go there after seeing how bad they're performing. No way.
Yeah, yeah. I can see both sides. I feel like definitely the generation of just go play football is over. Like people are like Judkins. He went from Ole Miss to Ohio State. Dylan Gabriel. He went from what was he at? He was at Kansas State, ain't it? He was at somewhere purple.
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie.
Dang it, I'm blanking. I'm blanking. But Dylan Gabriel, he goes to Oregon. Uh it's Cam Ward, he goes to Miami, which I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for. And Cam Ward going to Miami is exactly what I think
He
the
played at
transfer portal was
Oklahoma.
designed to do.
He played at Oklahoma
Oh yeah. Oklahoma.
and UCF.
Yeah, yeah. So he's third school. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
I feel like Cam Ward is literally the definition of what the transfer portal was made for. He was ending his junior year. He had decent stats. He was maybe a projected 4th-round draft pick, maybe. He transfers to Miami, shows what he can really do, and now he's what, like top 3 quarterback in the draft, maybe number 1. Like it's top 3 Heisman candidate. Like that's what the transfer portal was made for, but people are abusing it, and yeah, yeah. Uh, Liberty defeats FIU in overtime last night, Thursday night. Do you feel like they can make the playoffs over a team like Boise State in the group of 5 for that
Li-
12th spot?
Liberty? No, not at all. No. Liberty, they're solid, but I don't think they. No, I don't think they'll be able to match that Boise State's offense or their defense. Either is their defense is pretty solid too. I don't think they'll be able to get. I don't know. I don't think so. Not at all.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't believe in Liberty. I like Caden Salter, I do, but I don't believe in that. I'm believing in that Liberty team. I don't.
Um, Thing is, I feel like Boise State is a great team. If they were to play, Boise State will put up 40 on them. I feel like Liberty's schedule is so much easier, which may be a good or bad thing because uh they might take strength of schedule into account when judging who wins it. So you never know. Hopefully if Boise State doesn't get like a freak accident loss or something like that, I think they should be fine. But I don't think they're making it over Boise State. I think Boise State, they're gonna run through the Mountain West. There's not a team in the Mountain West that can stop
Yeah,
them. They're
true,
going to be the Mountain West champs.
true.
Yeah. So yeah. Michigan ranks last in Power 4 passing yards per game. 115 per game, 690 total going into week 7.
They got. They won't win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's college. You gotta throw the ball. You won't win like that. Unless you're Michigan from last year. You won't win by on the ground. You won't win like that. Donovan Edwards, I love him, but I mean, come on, you won't win like that. You won't. You have to throw the. It's the same thing with USC. You cannot be a run heavy team. You can't. You just can't. In college, you have to air the ball out. You gotta throw the ball. You have to put the ball through the air. You have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to put the ball through the air. You have to. You have to. You cannot win games without throwing the ball. It's the same thing with USC. It's crazy.
I feel like Michigan last year they had JJ McCarthy. They had uh uh what did they have running back? I'm blanking.
Blake Corum.
Uh, Blake Corum. Blake Corum was nice. And then Donovan Edwards came in the playoffs and went off. And people were expecting him to be, like they were expecting him to just be all that. He has not
I
lived up
was
to
a
that this season.
really big fan of Donovan Edwards. I was a really big fan of Donovan
Yeah,
Edwards.
yeah. But he's being outshined by his other running back. I think he's a lot better. Like Michigan, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good. They're not good enough to compete with the Clemsons and even though I think they beat Clemson week 1, I feel like now Clemson has it figured out now. They're not beating Clemson now. They're not beating Clemson. They're not beating Miami. They're not beating Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee,
Or
Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss. Yeah.
Like
Definitely Ole Miss. They're not beating Ole
they might put
Miss.
up a game against a Missouri or something.
Yeah, they're not beating an Ole Miss. They're not beating an Ole Miss.
Dude. So yeah, I feel like they definitely need to get a passing game going. I used to be a Alex Orji fan before the season started, but he man. Yeah. We're gonna try to talk about West Virginia's new alternate uniforms. They are nice. If you have not seen them, I would suggest go looking them up. They're very nice. Very nice.
I'm gonna go look at them right after the show.
Yeah. You definitely should. But we couldn't get a clip. But one last thing. Despite Roquan Smith saying Jaden Daniels is a rookie QB earlier this week, the Ravens defensive coordinator, Zach Orr, said they don't view him as a rookie, but as one of the top quarterbacks in football. He said word for word, we don't look at him as a rookie. We look at him, we look at what we see on film. We see one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
Yeah. You don't treat nobody like pity just because they're a rookie. You don't look at them that way. You know what I'm saying? You look at it that way, and you're gonna find yourself losing. You find yourself with an L on Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. That's just gonna happen like that. If you come out underestimating your opponent, and trust me, Drew would know. Lakewood 2 years ago. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We beat Lakewood when I played though.
Whatever. Okay, but you know. Matter of fact, I can bring y'all back. You know, 2 years ago, we played this team called Lakewood. You know what I'm saying? They're in the middle of nowhere, right? So we thought he was like, them boys ain't good at all, right? Brandon Sears, the corner number 2 for NC State right now. Yeah, he did us the worst way. He had all the touchdowns. He did us the worst way possible. The worst way.
Yeah.
The worst
One
way
day, what's old boy from Ridgeview's name? Jordan.
I forgot his last name.
Knighton?
I forgot. No, it's not. I forgot his last name.
Dang. One day, we're definitely gonna have to drop the Ridgeview story time.
Yeah.
Boy, the thing is, one day when that man's in the NFL, this clip gonna be going viral because you know how people on TikTok they be like, what was your moment you knew you weren't gonna make the NFL? Or something like that, and they go against like an NFL talent, like they go against Derrick Henry or Nick Chubb or something like that. That was our game.
Hey, I'm about to say
that man was something different. The thing is, like, who is this dude?
We go look.
Turns out this man is wearing like top what? Like top 10 in his position?
He was like top 5, I think.
Like, bro,
it's like, bro,
like
crazy, bro.
The thing is, was Coach Harrison glazing him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Film room. He like, now this guy, he's an All-American. He's this and that. He gonna be in the NFL. Like, whose team are you on? You know what I mean? Whose team are you on? Are you on Ridgeview? I mean, he ended up going to Ridgeview. I guess to go do whatever he do with him. I guess I don't know. Like, whatever, bro. Like,
yeah, but I think Dre's gonna be better without him. I feel like, we can hear you.
Is it?
We can hear you.
Okay. Good. All right.
feel like Drew's gonna be better without him. Coach Jink, he's building a great program over there. The fact that they are positive right now is amazing, honestly. They have a tough little schedule coming up. Honestly, I don't know how good Lancaster is, but good luck to them. And they have Flora, and then they have South Point after that. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'll let you know when I can hear you. You might be. Oh, you're muted. There you go. Oh, I can't unmute. Unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we haven't beat Flora in years. we haven't beat Flora in years. Every year is 60 something 13 or 74 zip or any you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know how they don't care about freaking Dreher High School, but at the end of the day,
you're right. Story time though. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah, man. The thing is, like, if somebody were to be like, "What's your best memory?" If somebody were to say, "What's your best memory playing football?" What would you say? Like one specific time.
Best memory, it would definitely be scoring that either my junior year catching that game-winning pick for Keenan, or my senior year scoring a game-winning touchdown on Keenan. It'd probably be my senior year. I probably have to upload. I probably have to upload that clip on here to show y'all boys. You know what I'm saying?
No, they do not want to see that.
Yeah, they do.
They don't want to see that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
I promise you, they don't want to see that.
Yeah, they do. The way I dove in that end zone, like y'all could take some good inspiration from that. Like,
the thing about me is, I don't think I have one specific time that I can say was my quote favorite. Like, I guess maybe LR game. I don't really remember what happened. It was one of the final drives. I think it was victory formation for LR game. Victory formation for LR game. We go out there. Kobe goes out there and takes a knee. We end their season, and we come away with the win. And we beat LR like we should have beat them the year before that. But speaking of that, I saw the dude who got head tapped today at work.
Makai?
Yeah, I saw him at work.
Hey, Nate did him the worst way, man. Nate did him the worst way. If y'all go on YouTube, y'all ever go on YouTube and look up Dre versus LR? I think it was like maybe it was at 2022. I think 2022 game. Hey, look for number 5 and 1. I'm 1 for LR and 5 for Dre.
Yeah.
My God, that joint was brutal.
The worst way. But yeah, man. Honestly. But yeah, I think that's really all we got for today. Our plan to do the podcast is Monday after Monday Night Football, Thursday after Thursday Night Football, Saturday after the Saturday night games. Actually, are we gonna do we're definitely not staying up for it. You know when Boise State be playing at 10:30.
Yes, they'll be finishing until like 1:30 in the morning, bro.
Yeah, no.
I'm saying, do need to sleep, bro.
But yeah, we'll probably just about 11:30 every day when you think about it.
Yeah, about 11:30. Yeah,
and then Sunday we're gonna do Sunday after the Sunday night game, and yeah, 4 times a week. If we stay consistent, we'll be pretty good. Yeah, we'll be pretty straight.
And we're also missing a member. I forgot to mention that when we started. We're missing a member. Yeah. He decided to, just whatever. Ain't get into that. He decided to just cut off and go to bed. But it's whatever. We're missing him. We're probably gonna have him on. Are we here tomorrow? Saturday. We're gonna have him here Saturday. We're gonna have him Saturday. If we don't, then it'll just be us two again.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm Cam. That's Jaden. Other Jaden is his name is my team. One day we'll give a story time on why he's called my team. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say before we end this jump?
Nah, man. Just hope y'all enjoy, man. Just came here to have fun, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. We ain't in it for the money. We ain't never gonna be in it for the money. We just thought it would be a good idea. We already talk about football. It's like might as well just record
Might
that.
as well. I say, why the boy just get in here?
Yeah. All right, y'all boys. I'm Cam. That's Jaden. We're missing other Jaden, but we call him my team. And all right, y'all boys. We'll see you next time.
We'll see y'all.